Hey there, guys, and welcome back to the 7-day series for the Guild 3, otherwise known as Why Not Just Play the Guild 2. That's harsh. That's very harsh. So, I've been doing the, oh, for God's sake. I've been just pushing up this, handicrafts, thing. As you can see, I've made 5 grand so far. We'll take you to look. So, my house is over here. Obviously, not much going on in there. I could probably sell it or something, maybe. Don't really feel the need to. Can we sell it here? No. I'm sure there's a way to sell it. Anyway. Enough of that. So, first up we have the first thing I built, which was the crude craftsman hut. You can see here we have a transporter bringing wood here and hopefully iron, but appears not to be bringing iron currently. But yeah, we're selling daggers and stuff. This isn't really much of a money maker as far as I can tell. May as well just buy these additional things here. There you go. 12 out of 10 add-ons, apparently. Not sure how that works, but, yep. Statistics gives us no information whatsoever. Let's go to the next one. Oh, that's, yep, there we go. So here is the heavy hammer, which is, right here. This one here. It's a foundry. We have, me making nails. Then we have these two making silver chains. Silver chains, if we look here, sell for 102 each. So very, very nice. We have a transporter transporting here. She does sell some nails as well, but that's fine. The brickery, as you can see, has its own issues. There we go. But it is very profitable, so I'm not too worried about that. I have also got my woodworking up, but currently I can't afford another place. As you can see, my citizenship is going up. So in about 400 XP, we'll get to that, which is lovely times. We're on 7 grand now. Handicrafts seems to be the easiest way to make money. Although I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me. Could very possibly be the free, what's it called? The free thing. Anyway, I've put all of these on balanced. Master AI should be balanced, basically. So I just set it on to the AI because felt like a way to go. What should the AI use to run this business? I don't know. May as well buy some of these as well, seeing as we've got the money. Yep. Sure. There we go. So that's all that running well. Wait, I called to hire more help? Ew, I didn't mean to do that. I don't think we have the space for another transporter. No. Sorry, Wolfgang. We're not allowed you, I don't think. In field, just outside some town, you find antique shards. Despite your insistence, they are nothing but frippery. Handed a purse containing a reward for your find. Oh, yay! So yeah, we're working on metalworking level 1. So going up this route. I did make nails to get stone masonry and woodworking as well. So what we're going to do while we just let this run and make money... Wow, okay. Have lost a bit of money, but that was me buying all that crap. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the skills and just see what you can do. So... obviously here, that's the food prep you can do. And then in the butchery, you can do leather, beef, fat. one of the most traditional trades. Respectable butchers are not very popular. You've got the baker. You can make bread rolls, honey. That's how you get honey. Hardtack. What the hell is hardtack? Made of pure barley and rock candy, hardtack serves the simple citizen as a meal. Hardtack tastes best when smeared with honey or stewed fruit. Fortunately, only a very few can afford that. Okay. Got agriculture, which we were working on doing before. Can get you cattle, barley, wheat. Then you got hospitality. You have to be a citizen for hospitality. You can have alcohol, weak beer, and strong beer. That's strange, because I thought weak beer and strong beer were both alcohol. But there you go. You can be a baker. So you can take it from... sorry, baker level. The next level of baker, which lets you make bread. Jolly good. Level of baker after that gives you mead and small cake of joy and some gingerbread. Who doesn't love gingerbread? And then this baker gives you a cream cake. Ooh, cream cakes. One of these sweet and artfully constructed layers are gourmet's delight. We'll deposit them as... Yeah, I know the brickery is a little bit buggered, but it's fine. So that's... Wait, hospitality... Okay, hospitality, the next one. Boozy breath beer, wheat beer, and sausage. I wonder where you get the bloody sausages from. Guntram's Brew, roast beef, barrel of brewer beer. Because in... Okay, wait, let's just check. Can you... Okay, so... This is the regular agriculture. Then the next agriculture, you can get... Oh, you can make peasants' clothes. Okay. Your tireless drive has earned you permission to bear a new title, free citizen. You belong to the rank of citizen. You're now allowed to own and operate 4 businesses. Long-distance trade routes. More henchmen. Run for office. Trainability. Hire a henchman. Attack someone. Guard building. Escort someone. Find evidence. Bum bum ba. So yeah, what we can now do, and this is kind of what I was waiting for, but I knew it was on its way, is we can make a... Nope. Carpenter's shop. There it is. Beam me up. Oh, because beam. Right, good. Good one right there, old man. So if we... I'll just take you guys over to the brickery while this is building. So if we look in the brickery, you can see what you need is these sanding bricks to make the grindstone. And you need a lot of stone for that as well. So I've got one guy making the sanding bricks, and then this guy making the grindstone. And a huge truck driving past me. Also awesome. So yeah, we've got that going on, and honestly, we should probably get it so you can hire another person. Let's just boop. Honestly, the automation in this is, if someone made this game a little bit like Factorio, except with like NPCs and stuff, it could be really interesting, like a complex merchant production, you know, like the ability to get set up. That is sure to prove helpful. Important business to attend to, you simply can't concentrate. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's yep. Okay, so let's head. Okay, so we're still here making nails. That's fine. We don't sell anything in the front store if we can avoid it, because the front store apparently sucks. Where's my... Okay, here's my carpenter shop. In we go. Okay, so what you do here, first thing you do is you get the transport, additional transport employee. Let's just, you know what, let's just get all of this. There's no reason not to from the amount of bloody money we make. There we go. I guess I should be, once I get these set up, I should be off and doing other things. I'm not really sure what I should be doing, though. That's the only thing. And here, what we probably want to be making is... Yeah, see the AI just, you know, you set it to balanced, and then it will hire people up itself. So, yeah, there's our transport employee. He's going off to do things. Wait, we hired another transport employee? How did we do that? I mean, that's fine. Come on. Open it up. There we go. Okay, so let's make walking frames for now. These guys are apparently building combs. I'm not sure why. Okay. We're just going to build these for this. So there you go. That's the very, very small basics of how to set this stuff up. Now, the problem here is if you look at... Let's just... If you look at these, like, these sell at the market for 61 currently. We're selling them for 40 in the front store. Now, if we were making the wood ourselves, that would be perfectly fine. Stop this. That would be perfectly fine. The problem is that, for example, where's a lumberyard? Is this it's a windmill? Someone else is building a windmill there, apparently. I'm not sure why. Yeah, the main problem is you can't build a mine. You can't build a lumberyard. As far as I can see, I'll check again, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can build a warehouse. We need a patrician for that, of course. You can build farmhouses and houses. You can build citizen houses, which we can now afford. You can also build mansions, but you have to be a squire. In the businesses, what are these? Alchemist, herbs house, craftsman hut, bake shop. This is just all of them. The croft, mercenary quarters. Need fighting 0 to get the mercenary quarters. Public house, pest house, robber camp, scriptorium, herb hut, foundry, brickery, weaving mill, smuggler's hole, windmill. And you got buildings for sale, 0 out of 0. There are places you can buy. I have seen them before. I honestly couldn't tell you bloody where. Ah, here's one. Building activities. See, we can buy this building. What is it? It's a citizen house. So we could buy this building if we wanted. How much? Diplomacy, we can run for office. Sure, let's run for the office of Council Guardian's task, protect the councillors, sitting in judgment, informer, town clerk. Okay. So we're applying for the office of town clerk currently. Just because why not, really? Things to do, as it were. Okay, so let's go back just before we finish up the... see here, hire a henchman. We can go to sleep, present someone with a gift, compliment, start a love affair. We can open building menu, exit building, go to places, all that stuff, all that lovely stuff. So let's keep having a look. So we can make riding horses, make horse, make guard dogs, sheep, wool, blanket, peasant's clothing. Up here we can praise someone in front of the revelers, agitate the revelers. Here we've got different types of clothes. At the end we've got plague attire. If you wear these admittedly rather unsightly clothes, then you'll be at a disadvantage as far as social life goes, but you won't catch anything, so if there's a plague, maybe. And we've got a handcart over here, a battle axe, some leather armor. Up the top here, we've got a horse cart, probably very useful. Gem ring, silver ring, slate board. This is in the woodworking for some reason. No, it's not. It's in the stonemasonry? Really? Yeah, apparently. Okay, and you got some stone soldiers. What the hell is this? Is a toy. Okay, I was gonna say you can build stone soldiers. Builder. Crap! I really wanted. Does that? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! It's fine. It'll destroy. As an experienced builder, you have to spend less money to construct new buildings. Okay, that's a shame. I thought it meant something else. I thought it meant that you could build certain things that I've been looking forward to building. And of course you've got shield, rapier, chainmail, gambeson, witch. I don't know how that happened. Gambeson protects against light damage. The armor is favored by certain myrmidons. Provides greatest possible freedom of movement, body protection during combat. It's not a helmet. I'm not sure why the picture is a helmet. Then you've got longsword, plate mail, gold chain, and ooh, a handgun. Cool. What else we got? Let's just so you got apothecary here, polish and stuff like that. You got perfume, jasmine, antidote, D'Artagnan's fragrance, Dr. Faustus's. It's Dr. Faust, guys. Powder of Hygeia. Applied to one's own building, the Powder of Hygeia, Greek goddess of health and birth, protects all those from disease. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alchemy. You can make a whole load of frogs and moonflower and stuff. Jolly good. Then you can make Argus glasses, toad slime. Come on now. Wonder cure. Poison the well? Holy crap. Okay. Paintings. Yeah, this is scribe. So you can make books. Stately dispatch. Don't know what that does. Fighting. You can escort someone, attack someone, detect crimes. Please. Escort caravan, some leather gloves. So you can hire yourself out as a mercenary. I don't believe you can do that in the other one. You can also make a short sword. Lovely. Veteran, you can sabotage a building. Bonus fame boost and first blow. What else have we got over here? So sleight of hand, break into building, thieves den, improved instinct for wealth, increased pickpocketing, bonus steal house efficiency, ghostly fog. You can steal a house apparently. A stink bomb. Wow, the height of eliminate someone. Bonus distract guards. Bonus distract guards, improved instinct for wealth. So I guess that's assassin, you know. Bonus street dangerousness perception. Thank you for that. What do these do? Dark secret. Immunity from disease. Bonus social interactions. Cheese on toast. Boning for eating. Yep, boning for eating. Armor protection. Social interactions as drunk. Industrious. Don't know what that does. This is the speed at which the character can work. Okay, so negotiating, outsmart, business sense, hard worker. Yeah, does that. 7 league boot. Most of these are enchanting. Pretty obvious. Rhetoric gives you write a pamphlet. Lenient punishment by court. Eloquence, obviously that's talking to people. Bonus, yeah, bonus public stuff. I mean, so I'm making for singing in decent songs with sentenced to money. We're sentenced to the price of blah blah blah. So yeah, I mean, like, this is the thing, is I'm not seeing very much different from the Guild 2. If they work out the bugs in this game, they'll have a vaguely, I guess, it's been a while since I played the Guild 2. It doesn't look as, inverted commas, good as this. Like, zoomed out like this doesn't look too bad. As soon as you get into the AI and all of the placeholder stuff and everything, it doesn't look great. So if this is going to be a more what's it called? If this is going to be a more, God, I can't think of the word. What is wrong with my brain today? If this is going to be a more adventurous, adventurous isn't the right word, but hopefully you get what I mean, guild game, you know, if they're trying to add a whole load of stuff in it, you know, trying to take risks of what they do with it, like, if they're taking it that far, fair enough. What, unfortunately, they said when they released this was that they were releasing this for a bit in early access before releasing the full game. And that makes me feel like maybe they, unless they have a great team of a lot of people who are working on this to bring in new features and all this kind of thing, as far as I can see, this is in essence the Guild 2 with a lot of bugs. And obviously the Guild 2 had a lot of bugs and, you know, this kind of thing. It doesn't feel like it's a step up from the Guild 2. It feels like it's the Guild 2, you know? If they're going to add in a whole load of interesting things to it, if there's a whole load of stuff to discover and, you know, but it feels like there could be so many businesses you could run and so many skill trees, and they haven't added anything, really, as far as I can tell. A whole new set of ways to interact with people and all these things. You know, it's early access, so you can't tell. And I'm not trying to prejudge it. You know, I've seen the majority of people who've commented on my original first video when this game was released have said that they don't like the game, that they're glad I made this video, they're glad I made that video to kind of show them the game, so it like warned them off the game. Fair play, you know, if it's not for you, it's not for you. And I think a lot of people are interested in the concept of it, or have had heard of the Guild 3 before, of the Guild before, and figured they'd pick up the Guild 3, and were like, well, no, this isn't for me. You know, fair play. For me, currently I'm just thinking, why don't I play the Guild 2? You know, that's, and I do actually intend to, with hopefully with a couple of friends soon. We'll get that organised. But yeah, I mean, it's, what can I say about it aside from that, really? It could be you know, who knows? Maybe they're holding back a lot of features. Maybe they're holding a lot back on this build until, you know, they've got the bugs ironed out, and then they can release some more stuff, and, you know, who knows where it's gonna go. I'm not saying it's a bad, you can't say that it's a bad game until it's released. What you can say is, unless you really believe in this game, I wouldn't advise you getting it in early access. It's very possible that the reason they released it into early access is because they just don't have the funding to keep this game going, or, you know, whatever reason, really. The problem, of course, with early access being that you get your money up front, but then when you release the game, you know, unless there's a lot of hype and interest in it, you end up with, you either end up with a product that doesn't make that much money at the end of the day, at the end of the you know, when the game gets released, because you've made your money in early access, you know, like releasing it earlier, or it takes ages to release because you've already made a significant portion of your money and there's no reason to release it. I mean, you can probably pick a game that's been in early access for a long bloody time, and there's been less and less progress, because at the end of the day, the devs have already been paid for it. They don't need to work as hard because people are already, you know, playing it and enjoying it. There are exceptions that prove the rule. You know, a good example of something that doesn't need particularly to come out of early access is RimWorld. RimWorld is perfect for early access because it's already a really fun game that you can play for hours and hours with massive replayability. So the whole, like, it's in early access still, and I don't really feel like it's been in early access for too long. The devs keep coming out with new content for it, and it's a really interesting game as it is. You know, it's worth playing now, so having it in early access is absolutely fine. You know, and then you got games like Dwarf Fortress, which are gonna be in alpha for 200 years. I think Dwarf Fortress, this has changed subject slightly. I think Dwarf Fortress is one of those things where I'm like, it's a shame that humans only live for a certain amount of time, because I'd like to see the finished product of Dwarf Fortress, and I don't think anyone's ever going to do that, because, you know, the production length of it, or the time it will take to make it, is longer than an average human existence. Anyway, this was the Guild 3, the 7-day series, guys. I gave you a look at the majority of what I could. As with the last video, the Rogue video, like, sometimes shit just happens, you know? Ah, balls. I swore, so, you know. You know what's funny is, I've uploaded the previous video where I made the demonetized joke, and the video did get the not suitable for all advertisers, limited adverts bullshit on it. So yeah, there you go. That's one of those things. All those... This bloody brickery is being a pain. I think it's maybe because it's a bit further away from the market. Also, I can't click on it for whatever reason. Okay, sure. Where are we working anyway? Oh, I'm just standing there? That's why I'm not making any metalworking progress. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Also, like, let's just talk about these. These are silly, you know? Like, it's supposed to be a sim, and like this could change in the future, so that you get like activities as you move places and stuff. But it doesn't. And I forgive the Guild 2 for not feeling super like a sim, but this doesn't feel super like a sim. Like, the Sims Medieval, or whatever it was called, there was a medieval version of The Sims. I believe I played it a little bit. It felt, you know, with this, like, as I play this, I'm always, like, scrolled out, and I just sit, for example, in the carpenter's shop and build stuff, because that's what you do. You sit there and you build stuff, you know. So I just sit here and I build stuff, and I can talk to you guys without getting distracted. There are some games I will get distracted in, and I will be trying to talk about something for 10 minutes while being like, oh, I've got to do this and I've got to do that. What the hell was I talking about again? Whereas when I'm talking about this game, I can just sit here and, you know, it's fine, really. Put building up for sale, demolish building, don't want to do any of those things. Urgent, open building menu, aggressive actions, hire a henchman. It's not that aggressive, really, hiring a henchman. I believe one thing you can do is you can hire henchmen and, like, go and take over a building. So, like, if there's a mine, you might be able to go and take over the mine and kind of, like, strong-arm your way in. But, again, you know, it's, I believe that's something you can do. And you can see some of the other families about, but there's no real interactivity between them. You know, I mean, I'm sure there is. There's this lady. That's Marketplace. So there's this lady. Stop it. Why does clicking on her do that? So we can go to diplomacy. We can declare a feud. We can dynastic trade. We can form an alliance. What's dynastic trade? Okay. So we could say, like, oh, we want this. We can't get it. Propose. Do we... Oh, we do click and drag, so... You go like, hey, we'll buy this. They declined. But, you know... That's the kind of thing you can do. It's not too bad. Form an alliance. Refusing an alliance with you, you know? Like, there's... Oh, I clicked on a well. Okay. Then there's, like, the port. I don't know what you can do here. You can't build a port, so... There's a crap ton of mills about the place. That's been destroyed, whatever that was. There's houses around here you can buy. There's a hospital. I mean, yeah, you know. City Hall. Doesn't really... Oh god, please, stop. There we go. Treasure chamber, citizen houses, like clothing shops, mansions about the place, brickery over here. Yeah, you know, it's a bit unfriendly to a new person. It's very unfriendly to someone new to the guild games. It's fairly unfriendly to anyone. You know, figuring things out pretty much requires you look them up. All that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna... There's no need for that. I'm not gonna massively bash the game, obviously, because it's early access. You can... But I'm not gonna bash the game. You know? Like, a lot of people have been bashing the game. It's very possible when it's released, it'll be a really fun game. Who knows? You know, you can't tell. What you can do is you can play the game for a while. You know, when I did my first look tutorial and gameplay video, that was my first look at the game as it was released. I was underwhelmed at best, disappointed would be very accurate to say. Carrying on the 7-day series, I can see aspects of the Guild 2. Kind of the problem is that I can't see anything extra. I can't see where they're going with this, which is going to say, oh, yeah, this is worthwhile buying instead of just buying and playing the Guild 2. So, I don't know. You know, what can I say, really, except for don't get it yet. Keep an eye on it. Maybe it'll be a good game when they release it, but honestly, my hopes aren't high. Like, this isn't even full disclosure. This is just something, like, I did message them a few weeks before the early access release, and I was like, hey, what's up? You know, I'd love to do some videos on my channel for the Guild 2, for the Guild 3, because I loved the Guild 2, and, you know, I'd like to help get the word out there about the Guild 3, and etc, etc, and I never received any response. I don't know whether that was just, like, them being busy with other stuff or what, but there you go. So anyway, that is the 7-day series for the Guild 3. It was fun. I think what I might do, aside from talking, like, we're going to do a live stream probably with my mate Cuball, and possibly with another of my mates, Pi, who also plays this game, or plays the Guild 2, and he's got the Guild 3 already as well. We all loved the Guild 2. We used to play together, like, you know, proper lot of fun there. I might get them together. Or we will get them together, and we'll do a live stream talking about the Guild 3. We'll probably also do a live stream playing the Guild 2. I'll talk to Pi about that. Cue ball's already down. But yeah, what I might do is I might do like how to play the Guild 3 series, which would basically be like how to play and how to kind of how to get started. I don't want to do a complete like step by step, this is how you do it, but it might be like how to play the Guild 3, you know, interfaces and transport and things like that. I think that could be very helpful. Like, there are some guides out there. If I can figure out the guides, then I can put a proper visual on it of how to do it, which may help people, may not. You know, it is, to a certain extent, me trying to figure out a way to keep doing Guild 3 videos, because I don't feel like actually playing it is worthwhile currently, but you guys seem to enjoy me doing Guild 3 videos, so I'd like to keep that going, you know, give you guys what you want, and etc. So, as I said, there you go. I wouldn't advise you to get this game. I don't usually come down hard one side or the other, like, you should get this game or you shouldn't get this game. Currently, there's no way to tell where this game is going. It could be an absolute flop. You know, it could take 2 years after release to actually get good. You know, who knows? So, regardless of all that, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always helps out a lot, and of course I do really appreciate it. I'll figure out how to get some of the Guild 3 to you guys, but don't forget to check out my channel. Got a lot of crap on there. You might enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next one.